Hi everyone and welcome. In this video, I'll show you how easy it is to display Advanced Custom Fields, or ACF fields, directly inside the WordPress Block Editor, without writing a single line of code. We'll be using a plugin called Blocks for ACF Fields. It lets you load and display almost any ACF field using one flexible block, so you don't need to create custom blocks for every field you want to show. Whether you're building a custom website, working with full site editing, or simply looking for a faster way to display dynamic content, this plugin can save you a lot of development time. Let's get started. For this example, we'll be working with a custom post type called Team Members. Our goal is to create a team page that displays a list of team members, including their profile picture, position, and email address. Before we build the layout, we first need to create some custom fields using ACF. Let's create a new field group and assign it to the team members post type. The first field will be picture using the image field type. Don't worry about the image return format. Blocks for ACF fields automatically handles the different return formats for you. Next, create a field called position using the text field type. And finally, create an email field using the email field type. Once you've added these three fields and assigned a field group to the team members post type, save the field group. Now let's create some team member entries and fill in the custom field values, so we have content to display in our layout. Now that we have some team member entries with data filled in, let's create a page to display them. Create a new page and call it our team. To display the team members, we'll use the query loop block. Insert a query loop block into the page and choose the Start Blank option so we can build the layout from scratch. Open the query loop settings and change the post type to team member. This tells the query loop to load entries from our team members' custom post type instead of regular posts. We'll also switch the layout to a grid layout so the team members are displayed in columns. By default, the query loop template includes blocks such as the post title and post date. Since we're building a team directory, we don't need the post date block, so go ahead and remove it. We also don't need pagination for this example, so remove the pagination block as well. At this point, we have a basic grid that loads all of our team member entries. Now we're ready to load the custom fields for each team member entry. Let's start by displaying the picture field above the member name. Inside the query loop, add a new block above the post title block. As you can see, the plugin provides a new block called ACF Field. This is the main block we'll use throughout this tutorial. It allows us to load and display almost any ACF field directly inside the editor. Go ahead and insert the ACF field block. When you do, a configuration modal will appear. This modal is where we choose which field we want to display. The first option is field source. Since our custom fields are attached to the team member post that's currently being rendered inside the query loop, we'll select current post. Choose the field you want to load. As you can see, the dropdown automatically lists the fields that we registered earlier for the team members post type. Let's select the picture field. Once everything is configured, click Load Field. And that's it. The picture field is now loaded into the editor. Because the block is inside a query loop, each team member entry automatically displays its own picture, giving us a live preview directly inside the editor. You can customize the image block just like you would with the core image block, including its size, dimensions, border radius, and other styling options. We'll skip those customizations for now and continue building our layout. Next, let's display the position field. Insert another ACF field block below the member name. The configuration modal will appear again. Since this field is also attached to the current team member post, keep the field source set to current post. Then select the position field and click Load Field. Now let's add the email address. Insert one more ACF field block below the position field. Choose current post as the field source, then select the email field. You'll notice that after selecting the email field, an additional dropdown appears. Some field types support multiple display formats, allowing you to choose how the field should be rendered. For this example, instead of displaying the email as plain text, we'll choose to display it as a button. Click Load Field. The email field is now rendered as a clickable button. Behind the scenes, the plugin automatically creates a mail-to link, allowing visitors to send an email when they click the button. To make the button more user-friendly, let's change the button text to Email Me. And just like that, We've built a complete team member card using both WordPress core blocks and ACF fields loaded directly into the query loop. At this point, our team page is complete. Go ahead and save the page, then view it on the front end. You'll see that each team member automatically displays its own picture, name, position, and email button, all powered by ACF fields and the query loop block. And that's really all there is to it. As you can see, blocks for ACF fields makes it incredibly easy to display ACF fields directly inside the WordPress Block Editor without writing custom blocks, template code, or PHP. If you need even more flexibility, there's also a Pro version available. It adds support for advanced field types, such as repeater, gallery, and group fields, unlocks more than 20 advanced display formats, provides additional field sources, and even lets you conditionally show or hide any block based on ACF field values. Be sure to check the links in the description for more information about the Pro version, documentation, and all supported features. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.